And welcome back to Minecraft. Today, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be hanging around the base. And I'll be doing some upgrades, doing some planning, especially. Always have to pay respect to our lost friend. Hopefully we won't have too many more graves to put here. Though I suppose it will happen. And that's right! This is the first episode of Minecraft that I'm recording after my Hollow Knight break. So, I've done a little bit of work off camera. I got the first of the bridges, the closest, done. Actually, I might want to put some more like fence sort of detailing on it, but the bridge itself can be crossed. And I also have a dock down there now. Here, I'll walk. I'll tour the place for you. Tunnel's getting quite long. So down here is a staircase to make it much easier to make it back to the docks. Or the dock. Singular. It's only me out here. And then just take a boat ride, get out of the... What is this place going to be? You know, I really want this place to be like a place, you know, like a named... Is it a kingdom? Is it a fortress? Is it a Minecraft base? I don't know. I want it to have history and lore and that kind of stuff. God, there's a lot of animals here right now. Anyway, so this is the entrance and exit right now, the only one. But I do want to have this place be big enough and have multiple ways in and out. I also have this area that I am working on clearing out. This is underneath the platform, the main platform, which we're about to walk on again. And then other than the docks and the tunnel, that's the main platform. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that space under there, but just having that space there makes this place feel more intricate, I guess. I need more diorite to put under there. Right now I'm also figuring out what I want to do in this episode. Because I didn't plan. I didn't plan at all. And then another place that we could have a room, as well as this tower thing. And I have no idea what I want this tower to be for. I just like the idea of it being a glass floor and then there's just water along the bottom. And those walls go all the way down to the bottom, I think. Or maybe did I run out of blocks before I hit the bottom? Let's find out. It's Minecraft, people. Let's figure it out. And if I did run out of blocks, let's finish it up. So that's what I did off camera. Nothing outside of the base though, so I still don't know what's around me. Though I did notice something incredibly upsetting. And it's the fact that I only have 9 golden carrots left. I did not think at all about how I was going to make food. I have a little wheat farm growing over there, you might have seen it, but I really have no good food source right now, so I'm considering going to the village and kidnapping some people. So I can hopefully say, oh yeah, I did not finish this. Well, maybe, because this is supposed to be like the entrance, right? That's why it's like symmetrical here. I'm thinking maybe this could just like go all the way down to the bottom. Or maybe not, I don't know. I'll experiment, make it look cool. Maybe like obsidian. Somewhere a few layers down. Anyway, this over here is definitely not supposed to be open, so let's fix that. What I really need is a respiration helmet. Oh boy, I'm messing this all up. Get out! Oh man. Whee! That's right, this is why I was doing this off camera, is because I know getting in and out of water is really loud. So, just in the video, it's going to be a bit loud getting in and out of the water. When I'm editing, there's always spikes along the timeline whenever... And I can always tell, oh, I must have been crossing a river or something there. Yeah. No idea what's going to be down here either, but maybe like something creepy, like a dungeon. At least I have Depth Strider. That's made this a little bit easier. You know what would be really helpful? And I wonder if I actually have one at the base, is a magma block. I should have thought about that earlier. Or a door. I could just make a door. That What am I doing? This is Minecraft. This isn't real life. This doesn't have to be difficult. And that's definitely eating into my food, is taking those little bits of drowning damage. I don't know what I'm going to do without the golden carrots. The few that I've had here have really lasted me. I'm surprised I don't have a magma block here. Maybe in one of the chests over here. No? Okay, I'll just make doors then. There we go. Underwater building. It's easy with doors, for some reason. Geronimo! Haha! It's Geronimo, right? Not Geronimo? Uh-oh. Maybe you all cringed. Good thing this is chill Minecraft, so I don't even care. Get out of here, fish. Okay, let's door it up. Oh, this is just a creepy place to be. I like it. Dang, are these stone bricks not enough? Good thing I right before I started recording, I put a bunch of stone into the furnaces. Yeah. 64 blocks just goes really fast. Ah, no! Whew. The underwater noises in this game. Quite spooky. This shovel's almost dead, too. That's a bit upsetting. This thing's been helping me out for a while now. Not enchanted in any way. Just a good diamond shovel. More cobblestone, I can use that. Okay, so I think it's just this wall right here left. I need to get more stone anyway. Ah. Maybe I'll save the rest of that for off camera. I know the getting in and out of water is probably not the greatest sound to be hearing. You know what I want to do? I want to get some diorite. I want to get some diorite to finish up that little bit in the tunnel. That should be enough. 24. Just having the... Oh, nice. We can watch the clouds form. I love it. I love how it looks with the shaders. Just having the bridge there just makes this base feel so much more expansive, doesn't it? I feel like I'm surrounded by... That's what I want to do this episode. I want to build whatever it is that's going to be up along that cliff up there. Yep. I just figured it out, gamers. Honestly, I'm not sure what differentiates between what I think is, like, recording worthy and what's for off camera. just kind of whatever I feel like doing whenever I happen to be recording. I dug out too many blocks there. Oh well, I need coal anyway. Because I'm not getting a Silk Touch pickaxe anytime soon. This is my way to get stone bricks. Hello, Enderman. Nice to see you there. Wow, that was loud. You know, for anyone who's watching the series still, Chill Minecraft, what do you guys want me to do? Honestly, I have no plans for what I'm going to be doing in this series, so if there's anything you want to see me do, ideas for the base, anything, just don't hesitate to ask. I don't care. I have no vision for what I want the base to look like other than the bridge thing. Because the bridges across here that just objectively would look really cool. Also, this tower, I want it to have kind of a glass dome sort of thing going on. As well as more detailing just along the side there. It's kind of just a hunk of stone bricks right now. Oh, you don't like the rain, do you, Enderman? That's why you just charged in so rudely. Oh, you want to help me build? Alright. That's right, Enderman, that's right. Trying not to let anything spawn in the walls and make a bunch of annoying noises. Okay, so the tunnel is gonna continue moving along this way. I want the bridges to kind of... So what I'm thinking is... The bridges are gonna be going along here, connecting kind of like two different roads. And the roads are gonna... I almost angered the Enderman, but I guess I'm safe out here. So there's gonna be one, like, tunnel. Except it's not just gonna be a tunnel, it's gonna be a series of rooms that have their functions and stuff. It's going to be running alongside the whole mountain here. And then I want something else. I don't know if I want it to also be a tunnel. Maybe like a residential area for villagers or something like that. Just along platforms alongside the right mountain here. And then the bridges just kind of connect the two at various points throughout. So the bridges are kind of just optional ways to get between areas. But that's the thought so far, anyway. Maybe I'll come up with another idea that's cooler. Yes, this is... Yeah, that's just flat the whole way through. Oh, and I forgot. This also would have diorite. Okay, here's a question. Would it look better? Yes, it would. It would look better if there was diorite all along here, too. Hey, more stone bricks for me. Also, I'm not sure what I want to do with that. Because this place has served me well, and I'm not saying I want to demolish this thing, but just design-wise, like... Because I definitely want stone bricks to be everywhere, because I love it. But I kind of like the look of this base here. So I'm just trying to think of ways that I could, like, transform this slightly to look a little more in line with the rest of this. I'm gonna go to sleep. The rain was nice, but now it's nighttime too, so... Rainbow, yay! That's right, Janika and Bartholomew, you guys are gonna stay here for this episode. No chance of you guys dying. Okay, you really want to do that? He was probably just in pain and wanted me to end it, honestly. Okay, so... Question 1. Oh, never mind. Question 1 is already solved. The question was, how do I want to be able to get up there? But honestly, the way that this cliff is forming is... It's really looking like a staircase, you know? Yeah, so I think having 3 3 blocks of clearance. How many more durability? 22? I dedicate this staircase to you, Diamond Shovel. I want you to use up the last of your time here. Making sure that it looks nice. All right. Thank you. Do you need a gravestone? No. No, I'm not going to bother with that. The graveyard is for living things, not just things with sentimental value. All right, I have more coal in here. All right. One more diamond shovel, please. Another thing I need to do is get some experience points into my pickaxe, because that's getting dangerously low. I don't want to have to worry about my pickaxe dying on me. Okay, some more coal for this chest. And I'm definitely going to want more stone at some point, so let's just take those. Huh? Hey, buddy. Oh. Nice landing. Oh, wait. Oh, you came here. Hey, this is my storeroom. Stay away. Unless you have something cool. 1 emerald for 1 gunpowder. Wow. This is 5 emeralds for an oak sapling. Okay, the slime ball. Okay, I can kind of. Honestly, do I have enough? Do I have 4 emeralds? No, I only have 1. If I had enough for the slime ball, I would probably buy it, because just finding slimes out in the wild is kind of difficult. But seriously, 5 for an oak sapling. Where do you come from where a price like that is acceptable? Anyway, back to this. Hello, new diamond shovel. You're going to be finishing off this project that an old friend of mine started. Okay, so are we thinking slabs? Does that look good? Maybe 1 more here? Okay, I think we need to have 1 more. Why does that look weird? Oh, because it's just off-centered is the thing. Okay, it can be off-centered. It looks better if it looks more natural anyway. Oh, and do I keep the diorite and still? Oh, I like it. I like that design a lot. I'm gonna turn these into slabs so that it's more efficient, but I do like that design quite a bit. Oh, hey, Enderman, still here? What do you think of the base? Is it like really cool or? Oh, anyway, only got enough for 8 slabs there. Oh, I also have the staircase down here. I didn't even think about what I wanted to do with this. Maybe just another viewing platform. That might look cool. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to just have paths, just for no reason. You just have like a wooden walkway along the edge of the cliff. That might look good. Yeah, I'll think about it. What do you guys think, viewers? You're still here. I suppose I am recording this as a series, so I might as well take advantage of you. Okay, so do I want this to narrow? Or do I want it to just kind of stay about the same? I feel like it's narrowing just too fast. I also need to actually finish the way up. So let's figure out how high up this thing's gonna have to go. I know I'm kind of building in a strange place. Like I think up here, this level I'm standing on right now is the level I want the staircase to end on. So maybe it could end over here. So the staircase is gonna have to rotate a little bit, which is fine because then that can help make it look a little bit more natural. let's try this out. Should probably mark where I want it to end. Because I do want, like, this little, like, C here around the graveyard and this tree. So I do want to kind of just go up like that. So that's diorite. Then stone bricks. Ooh, okay. I'm encroaching on my tunnel. Should have thought about that. So I could make the tunnel kind of a part of it. And I don't have a design down for the tunnel wall. So yeah, I'll just build this now how it feels natural for the staircase, and then I'll come up with something in the tunnel maybe to make it look better. Next up is diorite. And next up will be stone bricks. Yeah, I think I'll have another diorite there. And that'll be stone brick. No. This should go out one more. And so should this. That's definitely encroaching on the tunnel a bit, but... Still have quite a ways to go here. Okay, let's get some more diorite, get some more stone brick slabs. Collect our thoughts on this. Unfortunately, I'm running out of diorite in my diorite mine. Hopefully that's enough. I'll make more stone bricks. I'm a llama. Right? I owned them. I owned them hardcore. Okay. Okay, so... Gosh. Okay, I definitely chose... Ow. I put a hay bale there for when I was intentionally trying to fall down. Did not think about accidents. I want to put more hay bales down there. I could open this entire thing up. Okay. Okay, thoughts? I could make just the fact that the staircase is right here kind of a part of the tunnel's design. I think that looks kind of cool. Maybe if we could like open it up a little bit more out here. Yeah, the tunnel's for another time. The tunnel is its own beast. The tunnel is gonna go to some other place that I'm not even sure I'll ever even hit. Is it already getting late? Jeez. Ow. Great job. I feel like I'm gonna have to take this walk several times more. That's the problem. How do I transition into a staircase that goes that way? That might be... This right here might be my ticket. So this is the point where it turns into just straight this way. So let's break everything here. Ow. Oh, that's also unfortunate. Ah. Hmm. Nah, it looks better on the other. Oh, okay. There's a. Oh right, that's the thing I'm digging out too. Man, everything is just so closely packed together. Yeah, I think that looks fine. That looks fine. So this. Yep. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. Okay, another problem is that the slabs are not rising fast enough. Oh man, is this why people plan? Is this that planning thing that people are always telling me about? No, no, okay, I think this spot right here is kind of our best bet. Like, I can terraform this down from here. This hill would probably look better if it was a bit smaller anyway. Okay, how's that looking? Needs to go down one more? Needs more slabs. Gee, that was enough for fall damage, really? Oh yeah, I just made a bunch of torches. I should probably use those. Yeah, the hill starts to move down again. Yeah, okay, so this is one of those things that makes this place feel secret too, is just all the hills around that just barely block the view. I want this thing, that's my end goal of this whole base, is I want it to be really big and just barely small enough that you can't see it from any of the angles outside of the mountain. Or maybe you can just like see like an entrance that was intentionally built to be seen, you know? I think that'd look really cool. And it just feels safe to be in this place, like already. This is one of my favorite bases I've built. Oh man, that just feels so much better to stand here now too. Cause like you can see. You can see that hey, there's more of it there, there's more of it there, more that way. Some llamas. Just everything you need to feel safe. I'm thinking about moving the graveyard. Not sure though, not sure. Ooh, I've made a mistake. Not really a mistake, just kind of a thing I didn't think about. One of those things about planning that someone probably tried to explain to me once. I would have to make this whole floor out of diorite, which would look cool. Especially, actually, yeah, definitely now that I'm thinking about it. I think that's just a smart idea, is having this upper level made up of diorite. Just differentiates this upper area from the rest. And, okay, so it's also important to figure out where's the line. Whoa! Baby zombie jockey. Oh. Jockey no more. Thanks for the chicken, I guess. So I need to figure out where's the line between the stone and the grass, because right here, I think the grass looks really cool. Actually, it doesn't look as good as I remember. I think it just needs to have more, like, layering to it. No. I've made it difficult for me to get around here now. Maybe when I put some, like, flowers and stuff around here, it'll look cooler. Anyway, oh, this definitely needs to just be stone bricks. And then all this also. Okay, I found the line. You know, this is the kind of detail that makes a place feel like it's real. I've noticed in real life, there's a lot of just little crevices that there's no way you're supposed to go there. There's not like anything's even there that anyone would ever want. It's just the fact that there is space here. It just feels right. I like that a lot. And I'm gonna make this all out of polished diorite up here. And this will be stone bricks. Let's just dig that out now. I know I will want to eventually. Okay, so what's gonna be up here? That's the question. I need more diorite. Do I have a bunch in my chest? Probably not. I probably used it all right away. No, I have a bunch. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I bet this will carry me. I worked through the whole night. Okay, so I do want this whole wall here to be diorite. That I know. So let's get full blocks for this. So now I just need to see what will be visible that needs a full block. Well, all this down here should probably be stone bricks, right? Or at least slabs. I really need to just make another crafting table. What to do now? Oh, I like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, now what to do with this side? I'm always wanting to just... Oh! I told you I'd have to make this run back several times. Okay, so... I think that looks good. I could put like a flower in there or something. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Okay. Yeah, and I think I should just dig through the rest of this over here. Probably don't want these trees here, do I? I am in dire need of wood anyway. Alright, so, how is this whole thing looking? Definitely still don't know what to do with this area under the tunnel. I mean, maybe this just looks fine on its own, right? Or I could intentionally extend this upward. Just have the fact that the tunnel is right here just be, yep, that's a part of it. I could have this pole stretch all the way down here. Just something. It's just a part of the experience. Coming through here. Oh, there's a crafting table right here. Nice. I don't know. Hopefully I come up with a solution for that later, because that is a safety hazard. But it's also a quicker way into the tunnel. Ah, so many things to consider. Oh, the Enderman left me a present. Maybe he thought he had to pay rent. I don't know. I just live here, man. Okay, so what do I want to do with this area? I kind of want to make this just a flat zone and then build some houses in here. And this could also be a residential area for villagers. Do I want to keep the diorite look? Let's make some more slabs. And how much dirt do I have? Okay, I probably have enough dirt to completely fill in that whatever this is. I was about to call it a ravine, but it is just nature being nature and me destroying it. Normally, when I'm building in Minecraft, I try to work around the way that the train works. I don't really like terraforming the landscape too much. I think it just makes everything look a little bit too, what's the word? Artificial? I've been playing around with terraforming a little bit more in this base here. I should come up with a name for this place, shouldn't I? If it's gonna have like lore and stuff, it should probably have some. Maybe that's some homework for me. Or I suppose that's right, I'm making a YouTube series right now, so if you guys have any ideas, why don't you leave a comment down below? That's what I'm supposed to do, right? Offload the work onto you guys, honestly. It's a genius idea. This is why it's good to stockpile your dirt. Never know when you need to clear out a spot. Or not clear out, I'm not even clearing anything out, I'm just filling in a hole in the ground. Something about the shaders, it just makes me want to try new things. It's a new experience. And I'm really excited to see how this place is going to look when I'm done. So should I really be building right now, or should I be getting food on the table? Nah, I should be building. This is Minecraft. If I die, I'll just respawn. I keep not paying attention to when I'm about to run out of dirt. Okay. Actually, that is it. That was the last layer. Now it's time to fill this area in. Okay, so here is another question. Do I want to keep the diorite look, or do I want to fill this all in with dirt and have this all be on grass? But still just have like a diorite wall along the outside so that it feels like we're in a natural environment, but definitely enclosed and safe. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like if I just like ask these questions, the answers will come forward. Has not happened yet. Because I'm not insane. Yet. Though I am talking to myself quite a bit. Yeah, I like it with diorite along the floor. It'll take a bit more effort, but I think it'll be worth it. So is that it? No, it's not it for my diorite. I just need to turn it into slabs. Oh, it's raining again. You know what? I kind of wanna sleep this one away. Let's do that. Huh? That's right, I do. I haven't talked to Janika a whole lot. No, I don't know your interests. That was a strange noise, wasn't it? You two, how do you guys feel in this base? Oh, God. Don't you have somewhere to be? Okay, you want me to get rid of him? Okay, I'll try. Honestly, I don't even think we speak the same language. Leave, please. Are you getting into my storeroom? Okay, no. No, this can't be. Get out of here. I needed your leather. Alright. It's taken care of, Bartholomew. You know how I like to do it. Ah, some peace and quiet for once. Okay, so the experience of walking up this hill definitely has me feeling that I'm gonna be clearing out the rest of this mountain. I want walking up these stairs, I want at the top to just have a big open space ahead of me. And that hill is ruining it. So you know what it's time to do. Or at least time to get started on. I don't really want to be spending the next 30 minutes doing this, so I'll probably take care of this in small chunks at a time. Yeah, if this is all like covered in diorite, I could have this be like the central plaza for a city. And my base and all this could just be like on the outskirts. Oh, I really like how this looks. Arching down. Maybe I could accentuate? Accentuate, that's the word. Have I ever said that word out loud? I don't know. Yeah, that looks cool. Ow. That definitely makes the tunnel more interesting. This was definitely a good use of this episode. Just makes the base feel so much more... I've already said intricate, I've already said... I don't remember what the other word was that I already said, but it's probably another word that I say too much. Real big. That's what I'm gonna go with this time. It definitely makes the base feel real big. Okay. That's enough dirt clearing for one episode, oh no. I need some dirt replacing. I don't know what hostile mob would be spawning in that hole, but don't want to be dealing with it. Oh no. I don't want to be holding anything. There we go. Having stuff in my left hand right now just makes me place things I don't want to when I run out of blocks. Okay, so what sort of scale am I wanting? I do really like having the leaves here as kind of a cover under this area. I'm just going to try to break a few more so it's less obvious that there just was a tree there. Okay, does that look a little more natural? Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. Okay. Yeah, that's a cool cover. And then it just heads right back out into my area. My side of town. I'm loving this base. I'm in love with this. Hopefully I stay in love with it the whole time. There's definitely going to be a lot more filling in to be done. Now that I've started laying out all the diorite slabs, I've realized just how big I want this thing to be. I found that a good way to make a place feel safer is to have there be no point where there's just one block of dirt. So like all these, it always has to be 2 or higher. Which is also good because it gives me a reason to clear out some more dirt. Yeah, I love the idea of this just opening up real wide. Alright, well that's all my slabs for right now. I definitely want to extend much further that way and way further that way. Which means all of this is eventually going to be an obstacle for me. Oh man. But I really like having this mountain here as a wall. So that's going to be helpful there. And I love the idea of that mountain being a backdrop over the whole thing. So this just definitely has a lot of work ahead of it, but also a large payoff when I get done. And that's all I need. I'm just clearing off this first layer just to help my future self. Is that all the trees? No, of course not. I don't want to break anything with my axe because it has silk touch. So I'll just get a bunch of leaves in my inventory. Eventually I'll probably want those for decorating, but I already have so many. Apple! Oh boy. Every layer of grass is going to be really helpful. Might as well suck it up and do it now. Especially when it still has some just dirt blocks that are going to be much faster to mine. Yeah, let's just get those out of the way first. There we go. My inventory's full. No. Oh, I got the lead. I don't need feather. Honestly, I'd rather have a birch sapling than chicken. I'm gonna survive off of bread and my 4 remaining golden carrots. Yeah, I really should have spent this episode getting a food situation organized, shouldn't I? It's just I've already beaten the Ender Dragon on this world. I've already done everything. So, surviving no longer feels like a good enough objective. I want everything in my inventory. Alright, yeah, I guess this dirt's just gonna have to go. Sorry, dirt. And I'm gonna fill this in a little bit. This is a bit awkward because it connects with that cave opening. So I'm gonna have to do something like a wall. Alright. That was some good work for today. Definitely inspired me and is informing me about how much work I have ahead of me. This is like one corner. Minimum. Probably even more. Or less. This is probably less than just one corner of this place. But we could have like a town square, and it's going to have so many offshoots to even more places to build. I kind of don't want to stop building this place. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? And eventually, when I'm on episode like 3000, I'll be dead probably, because that's a long time to be doing a series. Okay, how much wheat do I have? 14? That's enough for another hay bale. No, not bread. A hay bale. Tried to place it as I fell. Oh, and I got more glass for my tower. Let's work on the tower a little bit before I go. I don't know if I ever want to get rid of that grass block. That was a kind gift from that Enderman. Okay, so I want that. Let's have these edges just a little bit higher up. See how that looks. Let's also finish up the tower on the bottom. Bookends, you know? Finishing off with what we did first. The audio in the end here is gonna be horrible, but I think it's worth it for the poetic ending to this random Minecraft episode. I'm sure that's what everyone was thinking. Oh, I sure hope he goes back to the underwater tower and makes us listen to over and over again. Wait. You ask, I deliver. Oh, good. That was great. Just in quick succession right there. That's what you wanted to see. Here. You can't see sound. Ah, oh, unfortunately. And if you can, that's really cool. You should, like... I don't know how you would show people, but you should, like, let people know, because that's a special gift. Okay, well... The block placement is not done because I need to clear all this out too. So if you were all excited that, oh, finally, he's done. Nope. No, not at all. Can I reach those? Yes, I can. Oh, perfect. That's nice. Oh, there's a whole other layer to mine down, so we gotta do it. Okay, you know what would be a really smart idea? It's for me to just put down another door. Here we go. Oh, nice. For once, gravel is helpful. Do I have any more? Nope, that's it. Okay, now I'll call it done for the episode. We've made some great progress this... Oh, God. Sometimes knockback is really fun. We've made some good progress this episode. I showed off everything I did off camera. Got another hay bale for the place I'm going to be jumping down quite a bit, so that's helpful. Got a whole new path that's going to hopefully eventually connect to something really big. Like the main town is going to be up here. So, like everything you see right here, this is like an offshoot. This is the bad side of town. That's where Pickle lives. No one wants to go over there. I got big dreams for this place. And if you want to be along for the ride, I guess you're welcome to. I am uploading this to YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna organize everything on camera. Oh, I have so much dirt. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? This is what you should do as well. Have a whole chest just for dirt and have a whole chest just for cobblestone because you're gonna get so much of the stuff. Yeah, I'll make them both now. You're gonna get so much of both, you're gonna easily fill up more than a full chest of it. Okay, so this one's gonna be all cobblestone. And this one's gonna be all... Nope. Oh, I can't open that, of course. Now, let me just real quick. Those are gonna just have to be slabs. You won't be able to tell from up here. Excuse me, Bartholomew and Janika. Yep, this is my wood chest. Dirt. Right, give it all to me. Give me all the stone and all the dirt. There we go. This is just gonna fill up, free up, I should say, this chest so much more. Ah, all right then. Sticks in the wood chest. That makes sense. And to save my last golden carrots, I'm gonna have an apple. An apple for dinner. All right, that's it for this video. Ah, man. This is gonna be a cool looking base when I'm done with it, hopefully. Guess I'll see you guys in the next one, if you decide to join me again in 3 days. Goodbye.